So I lived in a haunted house for 4 years. Seriously, there were things that happened in that house that I will never forget. Now, some of this is going to be hard to believe, but it happened. Now, as we progress through the series, I'm going to do my best to explain to you what I believe was happening, and more importantly, how I dealt with it. So if this is right up your alley, then get ready, because it's about to get weird.
The Shadow Men.
Oh, the Shadow Men. So I have had a lot of crazy experiences in my life, and if you've seen any of my previous videos, you probably agree with me. But this was something else. Now, there's a lot of fake stuff out there. There's a lot of fake news, there's a lot of fake videos, a lot of clickbait. I try really hard not to be that way. I want to be genuine. I feel like there should be more genuine people. But I can understand how some people may not believe the things I'm saying. And I really don't think I could prove it, but I know I can at least put my stories out there, put my heart out there, and, you can take it or leave it. I hope you take it, or at least I hope you consider it. Now, this was hands down one of the strangest things ever. So I was dating a girl at the time, and I was really dealing with some personal stuff, especially anger issues, like severe anger issues that I needed to deal with, but I wasn't dealing with them. I did that whole thing where you stuff it down and you become a volcano, except I was a volcano that was erupting almost daily. Now, I've been dating this girl for a while, and we were fighting quite a bit. I was getting angry a lot. She was getting angry. She had some stuff she was dealing with. But mine got to the point where it was scary rage, like it was next level. Now, one day we were arguing, and it was getting bad. And I was getting sick of the person that I was. I was getting sick of being this way. Now, I had reached a point where I didn't know what to do. I thought I knew all the answers. I thought I could just deal with it. But at this point, I didn't know what to do. So I did the only thing I could think of at the moment. We're sitting there arguing, and I sat down in the corner, and I said, I'm done. I'm not arguing with you anymore. I closed my eyes, and I just shut out the world. Now, she's yelling at me, and she's even more angry now because I'm ignoring her. But I had reached this point where I was done. I just couldn't do it. Now, again, I'm sitting there shutting out the world, trying to ignore everything. And I'm just thinking to myself, why am I so angry? Why does everything bother me so much? And as I sat there and I meditated on this for so long, something happened. I drifted off into a vision. Now, if you're wondering what a vision is, it's basically like a dream, but you're awake. Now, as I went into this vision, I realized that I was surrounded by shadows. I don't know how many, countless. And they were all trying to attack me. Now, I say shadows because they didn't have faces, they didn't have bodies, they were almost like silhouettes. The only thing I can remember was eyes. And I definitely remember the hate and the rage that they were trying to put on me. I think they were actually trying to destroy me. But it was amazing because no matter how hard they tried, it was like they were a centimeter away from me, but they couldn't touch me. Now again, I kind of lose myself to this vision, and I'm just asking questions. Why am I so angry? Now here's where it gets really interesting. Every time I would ask a question, a door would slam in front of my face. Now again, they were silhouettes, they were shadowy, I could see through them, I could see things on the other side. And the first door slams in my face and it has a big question mark on it. And I get more frustrated. So in the vision, I move on to another question. How do I stop being this way? And then bam, door slams right in my face, question mark. I get more frustrated. And I just keep going on and asking question after question after question, while the whole time these things are trying to attack me. But again, it's almost like a dream. When you're in a dream, you don't necessarily realize you're in a dream. You can sometimes somewhat control yourself, but think about a dream. It's so ridiculous sometimes that you think to yourself when you wake up, how did I not know that was a dream? That's kind of the state that I was in. And I kept asking these questions, why? But then I started noticing something else through the shadows.
What is that?
Another silhouette. But this one was calm. It was just walking around. Now I'm paying attention to the shadows. I'm asking the questions, but this other silhouette had my attention. And as I'm sitting there asking these questions, I'm starting to shift my focus to this other silhouette. But then I finally reach a point where I asked one more simple question. What do I do? And I'll never forget what happened. All of a sudden, that silhouette walked through a door. walked through the shadows, light broke through, and I heard these words, "I am the way." The shadows are gone. The questions don't matter anymore. The weight is gone. I just felt so different. I snapped out of it. I'm drenched in tears. I'm thinking to myself, what just happened? I get up and I walk in the other room. Now she's in there and she's playing a video game and she's just angry. And I kneel down before her and I said, "Hey, do you want to be together or not?" And I told her what happened. Then I told her at the end of the vision, Jesus broke through and everything changed. Now, obviously, she didn't have a clue what I was talking about. I didn't necessarily know what I was talking about, but I knew how I felt and I knew it happened. Now, here's what I want you to do. If you're carrying around a lot of stuff and you just don't know how to deal with it, which is probably everybody, just take some time and ask Jesus, "Are you real and can you help me?" Because the Bible says, if you seek me, you'll find me. That's a promise. It also says God can't lie. So if he said it, it's true, right? So take some time, read the Bible, shut out the world, and say, "God, I need answers, help me." And he will. But you got to be patient. Think about it. Jesus even talked about this. There's a story about a woman who lost a coin and she dug through her whole house and found it and was so excited that she found it. Or about the 99 sheep and the shepherd goes to find the one and he celebrates because he finds it. If you will seek God like that, like I have to find answers, then you will find answers. He guarantees it. I really hope you take this to heart and I really hope you take this challenge. And if you hadn't seen the other videos yet, go check them out. I got a playlist on my channel. You can find the link in the description. And I really hope you stick around because next week we're going to be talking about the story that led me down this path of living in a haunted house and finding the answers I needed. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. So there's a link on the screen or at the top of the description. It leads to episode 1 of a 3-part series that lays the foundation of everything that we're talking about. So check that out and stick around because I've got a lot more coming and it just gets weirder. I'll see you next time.